Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to another MMO Anthropology video. I'm your host, Amorist, and this is the last in a series of videos about fireworks displays in MMO games for the 4th of July and how players interact with them. This one delves into the world of Warcraft, and WoW has one of the shortest fireworks events in all MMORPGs that I've investigated. The entire event lasts just 18 hours and is around the 4th of July, and I was extremely busy, so I needed to make sure to get in there. The story here, I think, is more about the journey than the fireworks display, and as it turns out, I have two informants that within WoW culture, and I go to talk to them about the game. You'll know them as Jason and Nutmeg from previous videos. As a result, I invited them along to experience the fireworks display with me, and this is the story. See you on the other side. When I first joined them, we gathered in a place known as Ratchet, which is on one of the continents of World of Warcraft. You can see here Jason is in his dragon form because, well, now he's not anymore, and his pet's out. We picked up a boat that I immediately started wandering around on because I haven't been in World of Warcraft in a while, and one of the things that I really enjoyed about this particular virtual world is the ability to explore. And these boats have always been really curious to me. There is an underpart, there's the decks, there's the masts. Oh yes, and of course, Crossroads is one of the locations in the Barrens, which is behind us right now, which is literally always under attack. Whatever server you're on, the Crossroads is one of those locales that has the Alliance, because I'm on the Horde side, has a tendency to jump in and attack stuff. As the case may be, Nutmeg and Jason are with me here, but we have no voice communication, so we're talking to each other via the in-game chat, and you can see the little pop-ups happening as we're discussing something. I'm not quite sure what we were talking about. Oh, stuff about mechanics changes in preparation for the drop of Warlords of Draenor. I see the ship is about to get going, so we're just standing here on the foredeck, underneath one of these weirdly canted masts. And as the ship goes out to sea, you can look behind us, and then we get a map like Raiders of the Lost Ark style. And then we pop back out on this location called Booty Bay. Now, Booty Bay is where the fireworks is going to occur. And one of the first things that I notice when we arrive is that Booty Bay is covered in wreckage. There are numerous locations where there's flotsam and jetsam in the water. You can see it over to the side here. There's seaweed. Here's something curious that I've noticed about Jason. When Jason turns into that dragon form that I just jumped on top of, it's a passenger dragon, basically. He can transform into that, and when he does that, one of the ways that he signals that he's ready for me to jump on, like you just saw, is he walks right up to me, and then he will move back and forth, or he will shake, in such a manner as to draw my attention to the fact that he is, the dragon, and he's prepared to have me jump on board. And the first thing that he did was he flew me over to this statue here, which everyone joked about it being Goblin Jesus. As you can see, I dismounted, but I dismounted in the wrong place, and here I'm afraid of that big giant there coming after me and potentially killing me. And what I want to see the inside of this statue. This statue, I've never known that it was hollow, because in the past it was entirely whole, and it looks like the giant Jesus statue in Rio de Janeiro. Wow, I can't say that word. But inside here is a treasure chest, a bunch of gold, a tiny little mast with a pirate flag on it, all sorts of interesting stuff. So I thought that it might be worth showing off to everyone who watches the videos. Of course, there's Jason wants me on board again, and he's going to take me back to the dock, or I'm hoping that we can go somewhere that we can watch the fireworks, since they're supposed to occur over Booty Bay every hour or so. Jason is trying to find a good place to land. I'll probably Oh, right. Nutmeg, I believe, has one of those wind serpents from the Mists of Pandaria, and she's showing it off right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it right here, and then I'll come back when we're at a different location. When we're landed. Okay, so here we are landed, and you can see a lot of the damage that was caused by that typhoon that hit this location. There's some seaweed on this rooftop. It's nighttime right now, so there's stars out looking around. The fireworks event is not supposed to happen for another 10 minutes. You can see it's about 2:50 server time. And at this point, I just start hanging out and watching this guy down here killing the Booty Bay people. And this particular individual, you can see I targeted his pet. I'm trying to figure out what it is. Apparently it's a fire porcupine from the Mists of Pandaria. I don't know what it is. I thought it was some sort of a flaming dragon dog thing. And other people have already arrived, perhaps to take boats or even watch the fireworks. And later you're going to see that someone actually comes by and asks some questions about, when are the fireworks going to start, etc. Oh yeah, someone right there landed with the infamous Sparkle Pony, which was a $25 mount. It's one of the first mounts that World of Warcraft sold, and I think that it made around $1 million or $2 million in 24 hours. This is for a game that has a subscription service. Now I'm going to skip ahead a little bit more and show off other things that were interesting that happened. So this guy just landed. He's here to talk to us, and he, I think, is curious about what's going on with the fireworks. So, once again, none of us have any sort of voice contact, so we're entirely talking via the in-game chat. The blue chat is with the party I'm with. That's Nutmeg and Jason is talking about his Raspberry Pi with me. And you can think of it sort of a kind of group telepathy. And the white text is anything that's being seen locally. And we just held a little bit of a discussion with this fellow here, Karonix, who wants to know when the fireworks will occur. And I'm saying I think they should start in about 3 minutes, because they happen every hour. Yeah, and they're here to see it. I think it takes a little bit more than 3 minutes, but they will occur over the Booty Bay. And I'm going to include a tiny section of that, probably about 60 seconds without me saying anything. Oh, you hear the screams? That's the person down there. Yeah, I'm pointing at him again. That's the player down there who's just running around killing people in Booty Bay. Yeah, the fire dog dragon. I could not figure out what it was, but I believe Jason eventually got a look at it and told me that it was some sort of a porcupine. I was trying so hard to figure out what the hell that was, because I have not seen one. So, all right, I'm going to skip ahead a little bit more, and we'll see what's going on when we reach up to the fireworks. So at this point, I'm becoming a little bit frustrated with the fact that the fireworks haven't started. It's already a minute late, but I'm a little bit premature, because here's the fireworks. So everyone enjoy. I'm going to give you about 60 seconds of unadulterated fireworks while showing some of the stuff that's going on and the people who are flying. You can hear the cheers of the crowd, all that sort of thing. And then after that, we will make our adieus.
For our ancestors.
Well, at the end of the firework display, that guy who was running around killing everything in Booty Bay is still there. And man, are the citizens of Booty Bay very angry at him. Shouting, yelling, "No, boo, you suck!" Well, that's all I've got for everyone today. And that fireworks display lasted almost 12 minutes. So you can see. We'll see you next time. Thanks for coming along. Good night and good dreams, everyone.
Of course.